Louie Gohmert, Republican congressman from Texas, who often makes Sarah Palin sound intelligent and eloquent, says that he has proven that God exists. Well, actually, not he, but a friend of his from Nacogdoches, Texas, has proven that God exists. Here's what he had to say at the Celebrate America event. It is a revival effort organized by the Holy Laughter pioneer, Rodney Howard Brown. Here is Louie Gohmert quoting his friend from Nacogdoches, explaining how we know God exists.
There was an old gentleman from East Texas, from Nacogdoches, and Bob Murphy used to say, you know, I feel so sorry for atheists. I do. He said, you know, think about it. No matter how smart they think they are, an atheist has to admit that he believes the equation nobody plus nothing equals everything. He says, how embarrassing for an intellectual to have to say, yeah, I believe that. Nobody plus nothing equals everything. Well, you couldn't get everything unless there was something that was the creator of everything. And that's the Lord we know.
Once again, Congressman Louie Gohmert demonstrating the breathtaking depth of his intellect. There really is this common refrain from creationists that, hey, atheists just think and scientists just think that nothing created everything, and that simply doesn't make sense. Of course, this idea falsely assumes many premises that we have no proof of for what we even call a creation, right? And there's no way to talk sense into these guys. I've had this conversation with creationists like Ray Comfort and the guy who thought that the Noah's Ark story was literally true. There is this whole other set of assumptions that they make when they talk about a, quote, creation that have not even been proven to be true.
Right. It's all assumptions. It's all just a book that was written by men that they think proves everything. But that's the thing. That's where the laziness comes into play. It's just very easy and convenient to have this book and say you have all the answers because of it. You don't need to do any research. You don't need to do any testing or observation or hypothesizing or theorizing. It's all right there.
Who created the creator in the mind of the friend of Louie Gohmert? I don't know. I don't know what he would say about that. I have a different equation, which applies very specifically to Louie Gohmert. Gerrymandering plus a broken campaign finance system equals people like Louie Gohmert holding elected office in this country. I think that my equation is much more accurate than Louie Gohmert's friends.
Just add in religious fundamentalism to your equation too, and it's a recipe for success.
What's happening with the 2014 election? What's happening with the lawsuit against President Obama? Bill Scher will join us next to talk about this. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/David Pakman Show, and you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/DPakman. Back after this.